What is going on, guys? Welcome to the One Reason podcast. Thank you guys so much for all the support that we've had. My name's Luke,
My name's Noah.
and like I said, this is the One Reason podcast. We're trying to film and we're trying to record all at the same time. I finally figured out these headphones, got me a MacBook of my own. Noah's just not very good at editing skills. Had a pretty productive day today. To say the least, we got some stands moved, got some injuries ahead of Noah's wedding next week. So if you guys are invited to that and are coming, you may see some bruises and bumps, possibly some broken bones.
Maybe. We've had a pretty productive day today. Start off, I got my new camera in last night, so we'll be filming with it a little bit more. And this morning we woke up, talked to Luke, and I was like, "Hey, we need to move some stands." I was gonna surprise Dad with a new stand so he could bow hunt over here. So I went to TSC, got some. What did I get at TSC? Corn and crush, apple crush. See if that stuff works. We put out some. We checked some cameras and had a pretty good 10-pointer on there.
Yep.
But it took us forever to hang that stand. We'll probably have a short posted. Took a video of us trying to hang the stand, and it was bad.
Mind you, this short that was possibly going to be posted, this is the second time that we did that. The first time was more traumatic, but this time was even worse for me because when you see it...
That's probably why your leg's hurting right now.
No.
You don't think?
No. We'll get into why my leg's hurting and why we can't move our left shoulders either. So, well, that's further along in the podcast. So, we're mentally not here, physically not here. So, this could be the worst podcast that we have. But I'm very proud of ourselves. We've actually gotten all this equipment working, and I feel as though my sound quality is not the best.
It probably not, but I mean, I don't even.
I've got my mic turned up as loud as it'll go, so I don't know. But you're probably hearing me echo from Noah's mic.
That'll be bad.
But it's okay. We'll figure it out. Like I said, we just got all this stuff working together and trying to film it all at the same time, and hopefully I can figure out editing this as well. But I will not have this edited tonight.
It'll be a couple of days. We put a trail cam over the one of the ponds at the house, and hopefully we can get some ducks on it. So I'm just gonna go straight into the story because I think
It's pretty long.
So Luke and me were putting out cameras today and checking them, like I said, and we decided that I had one extra camera, and I was going to put it in the cornfield where we have a pond, pretty good sized pond over there, and we were going to see if we can find any ducks on the pond. And we put it up, and we were driving in the cornfield. I was going a little fast, probably, and took a turn. There was a little, I don't know, was there a ditch or what was that? A little hill? Because we were just straight ground. I don't know what caused. Well, I know what caused it. Me turning like a jack wagon.
You're the only person that I know that could possibly turn over a Polaris in a flat cornfield.
But it was just, I mean,
it was bad.
It's pretty bad. I mean, I was pretty scared.
I don't remember what I was thinking. It was like 1 minute we're going fine, and the next minute I'm laying on top of Noah.
But we landed, the Polaris flipped. I took a turn too quick and on that hill, and I could feel the tires. Could you feel the?
I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when it was coming.
Yeah, I felt the two tires come off, and I was like, we're not in good shape right now. And then when we hit the ground, the first thing I said was, I screamed, "Luke, are you okay?" And he didn't answer at first, and I was like, he's dead. I thought you were dead.
My leg got so there's like a shifter on the
The Prindle.
Yeah, whatever. I don't even know. My mind's not physically here, like I said. But my leg got like trapped, wedged between that and the steering wheel. So like
The rest of his body was on top of me.
the rest of my body was on top of you. Snapped scapula and
Oh yeah, Luke has got his scapula's broke. It's but when after that, I mean, I was on the ground because the Polaris was flipped completely, so I was on the ground, and Luke was on top of me, and I was like, Luke, are you okay? And then we just sat there for a minute, like nobody said anything, and then I was like, I think my shoulder's broke, because I could not feel. My shoulders messed up.
I can't move mine.
And then Luke was like, yeah, my shoulder's hurting bad too. And then I said, dude, my face is bleeding. And but it was a pretty interesting story.
Noah's dad's on his way over here right now, so it could probably be pretty bad.
Yeah, but it was, I think I got a subdural hematoma. My head's pretty messed. I got a big old goose egg on my head, and so we laid there for a minute. Everything was scattered out. My computer was in the back. I don't know how it didn't break. I'm pretty sure it feels like I'm just getting squashed right now by an elephant. I think my shoulder's broke. But then Luke tried to get up. He said, I don't know how I'm going to get out of here. And he started stepping. Both of his feet are on my leg, and I'm just laying there. And I thought I was paralyzed. I was like, I can't move my legs.
I didn't know what I was stepping on when I was trying to climb out.
But it's just, so then we got out, and we made the walk of shame to go get Luke's truck. We got it. We flipped it back over. We broke the rear view mirror. We broke that. The windshield popped off a little bit. We fixed it, and then the doors broke a little bit. But we got really lucky. God was definitely looking after. God was looking after us. My shoulder's broke.
We'll be okay, but seriously, it did hurt, and your dad was like,
yeah, Dad was, when I called him, I was like, I was going too fast, and he was like, dude, you can't be stupid on those things.
People die on them.
And he's right. I wouldn't say we were, Luke was. I remember the last thing I saw was when I was about to start turning, I was like looking over the corner and Luke's going. But it happened so quick that I don't
remember. I mean, like, I don't know. It was like 1 minute we're going fine, and then the next minute we're in the air, and I'm thinking, oh crap.
Yeah, I was like, oh, we're gonna die.
And I could feel, like you said, when those tires
when they skid, I was like, I know what's about to happen. It's about to be bad, and it wasn't good for sure. It was not good,
but it could have been a lot worse. It could be worse. We've not had any medical exams yet. We've not had X-rays,
we don't know what's
CTs.
going on. Yeah, it actually just happened. Still got some blood on my hands and on my britches, my coveralls.
And he got up and he said, I'm bleeding. What's my face look like? And I said,
I thought my nose was broke.
I said, dude,
Luke everything landed straight on my face. Oh, here he is.
You're about to get the initial reaction of what happened.
Todd Bullock is in the house. Todd, you can come sit beside us if you want.
What happened?
We flipped it, and it was bad.
Are you damaged?
Luke's damaged.
I don't know, to be honest. I can't tell you, to be honest.
We just told the story, so.
Eat one of those.
But it was.
You don't want one? No, my shoulder hurts.
Do you want to get a physical exam on camera of our shoulders?
Yeah.
No,
Did you look at
Ziploc.
Did you look at the Polaris?
No, I'm afraid to.
It's okay.
Tell me. Mirrors.
The mirrors are broke.
There's no longer mirrors.
But you want to hear the quick story about it? We were going really fast. Well, not really fast. I'd say 20, 30 miles per hour.
The worst part is Noah says, buckle those seatbelts in, we'll go faster.
It's got the safety thing that you can't go over 10 miles per hour if the buckles ain't in. So I was like, put those in so we can go faster. So then that's when it went downhill, and I turned it too quick.
You
And
don't like them?
I guess you're lucky y'all didn't die.
yeah, but we are. But it flipped.
I think my scapula's broke.
You
Will you look at it later?
Yeah, I will.
I can't get this compression under my shirt off.
Yeah, I'll look at it.
We might have to cut it off. I'm not joking
I
either.
got some scissors.
But so we're lucky. We got back up here, and I didn't think the damage was too bad, but Papa Eddie was just listing off everything that he thought was broke, and it was probably about half the Polaris. So
It's not that bad.
you know what I just noticed? I can't hear out of these headphones. Can you?
Oh, yeah.
I can't hear out of them. Hello, hello,
Turn that one up on the side.
hello, hello.
It may be turned
hello,
down.
hello. No, I can't hear anything out of them.
Well, it might be me. I can hear out of mine.
Okay. But we're okay, and we'll live.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Hey, like Papa said, stuff happens.
Change the words around, but yeah.
But
So-
we're good, and it was we'll be able to tell our kids about this. And we just know that you can't be stupid on those things.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful. God was watching out.
We flipped it over really easy though, like coming back. Luke got his truck. We hooked it up very hard because we had a combined of 2 arms doing it because both of our arms are hurt. So we were helping each other with the arms, and we did it though, and we got it up, and we're okay. Hopefully we don't have a subdural.
Camo.
Camera just shut off. So
Did it really?
yeah, it's just gonna be an audio.
Are you serious?
I think so. Keep talking and I'll go check.
So, let's see.
I think so.
I'm trying to think. Tweezers is still alive. Meaning that I didn't kill him. I haven't seen him in a couple weeks, so that's the update on him. I'm about to give up on him. Just because I'm getting worn down. We're at that point in the season where I'm just like, is it duck season already?
Yeah.
And I scouted a little bit yesterday for ducks, and I saw one wood duck on a pond that I don't even have permission to. It was a hen, but so we had that. This is another cold front that we've had pushed through, so I'm hoping that it's pushing some ducks to us. If these are migrators, they may be what we call like yearly ducks. That's not the resident ducks, which mean they stay here all year long. So they may be coming off the lake and hitting that pond that we saw a bunch on last year, but I checked it. I got up at like 5:30 yesterday morning and drove out first light, and there wasn't anything on it, no geese or anything. But I'd say it'll start getting some on it, hopefully, fingers crossed, because that's about the only place we got. If you guys follow me on Facebook, you can see that I'm looking for a John boat, 14 to 16 foot. This is another advertisement, looking for one. We're going to try to put a blind on one and start hunting some lakes and water sheds around here. I found one yesterday that I thought.
Watershed?
No, just a boat.
Oh, a boat.
And
Oh yeah.
no, I didn't think it was a great idea to go down there and get it. It's
Well,
in
is it-
Tennessee.
So Luke texts me and he calls me. He said, "Dude, call me quick." So I thought something was wrong. He calls me. He said, "Dude, I was at work." He said, "Dude," I was like, "What's up, man?" He's like, I found a boat. Let's go look at it tomorrow. It's in Tennessee." I said, "I'm not going to look at a boat in Tennessee. Either you're gonna buy it or I ain't gonna go down there and just look at it." But we end up not going. But oh my goodness, we're gonna get one eventually. We'll find one. Hopefully, we can find one that somebody wants to sell around here, or find somebody that trying to get rid of one. That would be best case scenario.
It's just everything's got to fall into line because it's like you want it a certain way. Like I want that open,
It's open like the open center.
yeah, like the open center, so we can put all our decoy bags in there and guns and all that stuff, and don't really have to worry about stepping on things because a lot of John boats, the way they are, is they've got that middle bench. I guess that's what you call
Yeah.
them. But this one doesn't, and it was perfect. It's what I wanted, but just probably opting out of this one for now. But I think it'll serve its purpose. But we're just waiting and see. Hopefully we can find one a little bit better deal. This one was a little bit high, and it didn't come with the motor. And that kind of, if it came with the motor for that, we'd be going.
Yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good deal.
Because I want to try to build a blind like Andrew Flair did.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
Make a video.
So, but hey, that camera we put out today might get some good footage on it of either us flipping or some ducks. And then I just checked that other one that I had on the pond. Had one doe on it. That was the only video.
On this pond?
Yeah.
So we set up a camera before we had our traumatic injury and wreck. Trying to put a camera on a pond to see if it's getting any ducks on it. It's actually a big Amish pond across the road that
Holds 150 geese.
a bunch of them.
Hey, update on Kenzie's deer. Mysterio. Can't be found. Haven't seen him in a while. He's a pretty good sized deer. Probably a 140-inch deer, 135. It's a pretty good deer, but he's been he came out one day last week in daylight, and I haven't seen him since. I assume he has passed away. But we have been seeing. We haven't named this deer yet, but he's a tall 10. We've seen him quite a bit of places. We've seen him at the pond. I got him on camera. I got him in the cedar thicket, and I got him in the cornfield. So he's a traveler. Might name him the Wanderer or something.
Or Chris
Chris.
Stapleton.
It's a good name for a deer. And then we have Elliot. And shout out to Drew Carter. Texted me yesterday and was like, hey, that deer on your camera, he sent me a video of it. And apparently that deer has a mane. I was telling you about it earlier, but I didn't think you really cared. But he has like a mane. And like it's very, very rare. And I looked it up. It's called like a Travix or something. It's like I just butchered it, but it was called something like that. And I think it actually does. You can see it in the video where he's walking, and he turns, and you can see it in his hair. I'm not sure if it's
Like its hair sticking up?
yeah, but it's not like where they bristle up. It's like actually looks like a flow, like a mane.
I have one.
Do you?
Yeah.
Elliot is the one that has it. The one with one
I
side.
think I got one mounted.
A mounted one?
Oh, yeah.
That's sick.
Maybe. I didn't know.
Well, looks like Papaw's got one. Look, actually. His does. Papaw's has one.
Yeah.
It's rare. It is like one in every 10,000 deer, I promise. I looked it up.
Well, I promise I got one.
None of these. I think Papaw's has it.
Well, he might.
It does, I promise. I think only big deer get it. Elliot's going to be a giant. Oh, wait. No. Imagine. No, Elliot has one. He's going to be a giant.
Turn that down just a little bit.
The mic?
Yeah.
It is all the way down.
All the way?
Hello. Yeah, it's all
Man, it's still peeking up there
hello.
good, but
Yeah, it's all the way down, I think.
okay.
Is that better?
I don't know. It's just like I've got. Never mind. We'll talk about it in a little bit. They don't want to hear it. But anyway, what else we got? Crappie. I've heard they're biting. Haven't been. Too cold. Been working. Trying to kill a deer. I'm really excited about duck season.
I am too. Luke bought my duck stamp for me. I'm gonna pay him back, but that was very nice. Very nice of him.
Shout out to my dad for actually getting our duck stamps because we waited a little bit too long. And all the post office around here were out. Dad was out in Clarkson, Litchfield. I don't even think they got any. I tried to call E-Town and they never answered me. They would not pick up the phone, and I called them like 6 times. You can ask my mom. Never picked up. called several other ones, and Dad can hop on his computer and see who has what. And so he did that and found me a place that had a bunch, so he had them ordered and brought to us. So I picked those up for us yesterday. So we are legal. We are ready to kill some mallards. Hopefully we can get some. Hopefully I can get you on some ducks, and we can maybe film. We're going to try to get some those Tacticams that we put on the barrel of our shotguns. So
You're gonna get one?
maybe.
That'd be cool.
I
That'd be
think
nice.
they're like $100.
Get one. That's something right up your alley.
That is. I can't hit them anyway.
You know, that'd be good for turkey season too, though.
Yeah, but I can't hit them.
And dove. I mean, anything you shoot with a shotgun. Rabbit.
Oh, we're
That's-
going rabbit hunting.
That would be very. Oh, it's soon. We'd be able to go soon. Right?
I went out with Chuck yesterday, and we ran the dogs, his new pups.
It's not rabbit season.
It's not rabbit season, but we ran them, and we didn't shoot at one.
Oh.
We were just running the dogs, let them practice.
I shot at one with a bow or a slingshot. It was a joke.
We actually jumped 5 or 6. The new pups did. He named his dogs yesterday.
What are their names?
Otis and B off Andy Griffith. And one of them's name's Tank. If anybody's looking for a beagle, contact Chuck Johnson. He's got one he's wanting to get rid of.
Tank?
Tank.
What? Tank.
Oh, and Pearl went with us.
Did she do good?
Oh, she saw a rabbit and ran after it. And when I say she was parting those weeds in those briar thickets,
She's doing a number.
she's a
on it.
heck of a rabbit dog. Y'all need to get you an English bulldog to rabbit hunt. But you can't hear when the other dogs get on a rabbit's trail. You can't hear them barking over Pearl breathing. So that's an issue. But anyway, we had a good time yesterday. He's starting to feel a little better. And
Good.
what else did I do yesterday? Nothing much.
That worked.
Noah worked. He's off the next 6 days. Big days next week. Noah's wedding is coming up. So he's got that next week, and
When I come back, it's full force duck season.
full force duck season. Without a boat.
Hey, I get back and I'm off that Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so we could hunt that.
You know who's not?
Who?
Probably me.
Well, we can figure out a day that we can go.
Yeah, we'll figure out a day.
We are close to being able to kill a big deer, I think. Luke is, at least. I think Luke's going to kill a big one here recently. I don't know where he's going to kill one at. I don't know. He's going to kill one with a bow, though. And we're going to kill some does here. So we saw over at the Alvey farm, we got they did soybeans this year. And the guy that did the soybeans for us told Papa that there was that they ate. There were so many deer over there. The soybeans were so porous this year. It was just crazy. But me and Papa said the other day he went out and saw 27 different deer, and he shot a buck, 7-pointer, wide, and
That's insane.
me and Luke are about to go. We're gonna go out there soon, hopefully with a bow, if we can pull it back. I'm kind of nervous. I feel like I don't know if I can. I'm not kidding. Right now, I definitely couldn't.
I can't pick my arm up and let it rest it on this table.
I can. Mine's like not my collar. Like it's like deep.
Mine is my scapula.
That's bad.
If you don't know what that is, look it up.
If
And
your scapula's broke, you're bad shape.
if I was in the hospital right now and they asked me what my pain was on a scale of 0 to 10, I'd have to say about 11.
Mine's like a 5.
No, mine's probably about a 6 or a 7.
I think mine's like a 5 or a 6, probably.
Like, I'm not moving it.
Not moving, I'm a 2 or a 3. I'm fine. Touching it, 6, 7. Moving it, don't touch my arm. That's what I'm saying. It's like 9.
Sitting here right now, it's like a 3 or a 4.
Mine's like numb. Like I can't even feel mine. Like my arm is
I might
numb.
be broke. But like I said, just be careful if you're on those things. They, a lot of people ride them and flip them and don't.
I have no good luck on them. I had
I
this thing.
think yours is just top heavy.
No. I'm talking like when we went to. I have another story. So we went to North Carolina and we were all having fun. Mom and Dad, they left to go do something, and I was like, me and Logan Majors are gonna go get on the 4-wheeler while your guys gone, and they're like, do not get on the 4-wheeler by any circumstances. I'm like, okay.
I know how this is gonna turn out.
So they left, and I was like, Logan, let's go get on the 4-wheeler. So we got on the 4-wheeler, we go up, and we're looking at stuff. Coming back down the hill, it's a giant hill. 4-wheeler brakes not working. And back then, I was so stupid. I was like, my mind was racing so much that I was like, didn't even try the floor brakes on the 4-wheeler. So I don't even know if they were working. But the handlebar brakes were not. So we're going down the hill, and when I'm saying fast, I'm saying 50, 60 mile per hour. Going down, and there was either I'm hitting a tree, I'm hitting the house, or I'm hitting a big propane tank. Like a giant, like one of the Peps. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh,
but,
yeah.
So just flinging down through there. And Logan's sitting on the back. We look like boyfriend, girlfriend. Like he's like wrapped, like legs wrapped around me, like hanging onto my back. So I like push him off kind of. And I try to like jump off before I hit the tree. I chose the tree, which is probably my best bet. But my leg hit the tree as well. If I would have went face forward to the tree.
How big are we talking tree-wise?
Like if I had both my hands right now, like it's
Okay,
like
so big enough to stop it.
big enough. Oh yeah, it stopped it in its tracks.
Okay.
And leg hits the tree. I fall down. I get up. As soon as I happen, I'm like, Logan, are you okay? And I'm like walking over to him, and then I was like, Noah's not okay. Logan ended up being okay, and I was like, Noah's not okay. So I sat down. I was like, my knee's pretty bad. Mom was up in this. They were up in like a barn. And she was at the top. I remember seeing her. And she jumped. Besides going down the stairs, she was like jumped down it. And landed on the ground and got a rock stuck in her hand. She had crazier than a bed bug. But she came running up. Dad came running up. Everybody's checking on me. And I was messed up. I was like, they're going to kill me. So they take me and I walk down to the house. And I'm laying in there. And I could not move it. And ended up I go inside. And we spend the rest of the week down there. Go to Gatlinburg. The 3 days, we're driving scooters, getting in the hot tub and stuff, and my knees, like, it's hurting, but I'm like, I can stand it, but I couldn't really bend it. I could walk on it, but I couldn't bend it, and I ended up tearing my ACL and breaking my kneecap and breaking something else in my leg. It's like my tibia. But that's what it felt like today. Like when it happened, I was like, my brain went straight to that, and I was like, the first thing I thought about was Luke. I was like, Luke's dead. I'm going to have to pull this sucker out and start CPR on him.
You were the one that could have died.
I
got slung on you.
Yeah, Luke was laying on top of me. So
It was like
I absorbed the blow for him.
You had to climb 180 degrees up.
Yeah, and he was like, I don't know how to get out of here.
And I stepped on the steering wheel, but my leg was wrapped around the steering wheel.
Yeah. Well, first he stepped on me, and I was like, don't step on me.
I thought I was stepping on the door, but it was your leg.
Yeah, but we got out, and we're good now. We're everybody's okay. We learned not to do that again. I've flipped the golf cart too, going down Memo and Papaw's hill, and that was a lot worse than doing that. But Memo and Papaw's golf cart, I've never told them about it because it was easy to flip back up. I flipped it up by myself, but that was scarier. Like I was more scared when I did that because we were going down Memo and Papaw's hill. And it slid, and I was sitting in it, and I was still holding the thing, and I was just laying in it, and that was scary.
When we're talking about hill, we're talking about a daggone mountain.
Oh yeah, and I was just sliding, but that was more scary than that. But today hurt a lot worse.
Oh, today hurts real bad.
Damaged.
And tomorrow's gonna hurt even worse.
Yeah, dude,
And
I can feel my.
The second day, I've got to go to work.
Yeah, you're gonna be in bad shape.
I'll be all right. They asked me to work tonight. I can't.
Asked me too.
Did they?
I was going to. I was like, 7 to 3, and I was like, you know what, I might. And then I was like, after that, they texted me after that, and I was like, no, I can't. I can't move my arm.
I can't move.
I can't do nothing.
I can't roll a patient. Mm-mm.
Yeah.
But this video has been comprised of stories of injury and luck and Skill.
More skill than anything. I
More
think.
skill. I mean, if Noah doesn't turn that wheel,
Yeah.
we're flipping all the way over.
Hey,
And
if,
I think
hey, if I didn't turn the wheel in the first place, I mean, I was going. It was
if
just,
you wouldn't have just, if you'd have just not touched the steering wheel, we'd been okay.
Yeah, I mean, we just went straight.
Oh yeah,
We wouldn't have.
we drifted like 6 times, and then it happened.
Yeah, we were doing good with those first ones. Like we were getting some definite rotation on the back wheels. Like the back wheels were just sliding.
But the thing is like those corn sheaths.
I'm sorry, guys. If this is so loud, turn it down or something because
I tried.
I know, but I'm talking to like the people watching it. If I'm super loud, I'm sorry. I just don't know what the heck's going on with my mic.
I can definitely tell you're louder than me.
But maybe you can edit it when we're done.
I don't know.
Luke's apparently got the editing skills. He said he did. I'll just talk a little bit quieter.
You're okay. I tried. I don't know. I don't know what it is. And like I think I'm picking up in your mic because I'm getting both. But when you talk, it's not coming in my mic.
I know.
So I apologize. This is my fault. But we're closer than we were.
Maybe not.
Are we even recording anymore?
I don't think so.
Then
If we
why-
are,
I'm
I
gonna
haven't
stop
I haven't been
looking at the
looking,
camera.
but I don't think it is. We're gonna have to figure something out.
We're going to have to figure it out.
But we're gonna wrap it up here in just a second.
Yeah. I'm going to try to get my arm up on the table and
Just read a quick verse real quick.
flip my Bible. I think it's my muscle. It's muscle.
Mine's like dude. I got a subdural.
Mine's muscle and tendon.
My brain is hurting. Love to hear them pages turn.
You don't even have your headphones on.
I can hear the pages turn.
So, one thing I want to remember is to keep your trust in God, especially when you have these accidents or difficult times that you're going through, to remain trusting in God and how He is our rock and our fortress of solitude and love. So, one of the chapters that I chose is Psalm 31, written by David, King David. And it says in verse 1, starting in verse 1, it says, "In you, O Lord, I put my trust. Let me never be ashamed. Deliver me in your righteousness. Bow down your ear to me." So, basically what that's saying is, and we've hinted at this podcast before, but Phil Robertson's podcast is actually called Unashamed. And being a Christian, especially in the world we live in today, it's difficult to be unashamed of your faith because there's so many people out there that don't believe in God and don't want to hear your testimony and don't want to hear your spiel on and the truth of converting people to God and being in the body of Christ. But remembering that we have to put our trust in Him and to not be ashamed of Him in an everyday facet. So he goes on in verse 2, he says, "Bow down your ear to me, deliver me speedily, be my rock of refuge, a fortress of defense to save me." And in verse 3, David says, "For you are my rock and my fortress. Therefore, your name's sake, lead me and guide me." So, within God, we have that faith, we have that fortress of solitude, we have that comfort knowing that a God that has created the heavens and the earth and that has given His Son, Jesus, to die on the cross for us, that He loves us so much that He is going to protect us, He's going to be there for us each and every day. And keeping our faith and keeping our trust in God is very, very, very important. And going each day, step by step, is part of being a Christian and part of being a guide to others so that we can bring as many people to Christ as possible. So, that's the lesson today. Sorry it wasn't good. We're going to start getting back into better lessons like we had the first couple of podcasts. Sorry we are a bit late on this podcast. We're going to try to put a podcast out every week like we had said, but we're going to try to do it on a specific day. We don't know that day yet. Might be a Tuesday, might be a Thursday. But we are going to try to make them more routine, more scheduled. And like I said, try to get more lessons where we put more thought into it and more study. I think it's important that we include God in everything that we do, especially in these podcasts, even if it's 5 minutes and we talk about it 30 minutes. But it's just, we have this platform that we want to use to spread the word of Jesus Christ and bring more people into the body of Christ. So, without further ado, thank you guys so much for watching the One Reason podcast. I'm going to let Noah close us out.
God bless. See you at the top.